Morning, friends. Today I am going to speak about one more couplet, which is captured in my heart while I was traveling in a bus. I have got that. That couplet is essential to all the people to lead the and fruitful sensuous life. Fruitful sensuous life. Before going to speak about that couplet, I would like to say about this area. You are familiar with this, and till my school days, I have been spending a lot of time in this area only. My favorite place. Whenever I feel boring and giddiness, nervousness, and need loneliness, because loneliness is essential to all the people to development of our mind, to development of our wisdom and knowledge. That is essential. That's why Swamiji Vivekananda said, Tanithiru, Pasithiru, Vizhithiru. Be alone and be hungry, be awake. Awake means not open your eyes during the night times. Be aware of everything which is come across in our life. Why I prefer to stay here? Because the pure air is there. See, when the huge lake is there, full of water, the people using this water for irrigation and many more purpose regarding with the agriculture activities. Here it is the pure banyan tree is here, and people tree, Aswatha tree. The tree speaks the lesson which was written by Thorapalli. What is Rajaji also had written about that, and tree speaks about that, and Aswatha tree. Aswatha tree is compliant. Has given complaint to the Rajaji because he is a lawyer and fight for, because unjustly she was killed regarding with this. And before going to say, I would like to say about this. Here it is that eucalyptus forest, everybody people, some richest people having land means they are putting eucalyptus. This eucalyptus forest is belongs to this temple every year, and once 5 or 3 years they are getting and lakhs of rupees. But here there also one eucalyptus forest with that 5 and 6 acres land, but they are not come forward to make painting work in this place. Revenue temple, but where the revenue money used to go, no, not. And paddy field is here, paddy field, because they are using their knowledge and wisdoms to cultivate, and the paddy food grinds to all the living things as well as to them. If paddy field is there, here it is the natural place, a very good, nice, pure, pollution free place, I would like to say, to energize my body regarding with this. அறிவினான் அறிவினான் ஆகுவதுண்டோ பிரிதின் நோய் தம் நோய் போல் போற்றாக்கடை. அறிவினான் ஆகுவதுண்டோ பிரிதின் நோய் தம் நோய் போல் போற்றாக்கடை. The whoever possess knowledge, they must alleviate the pain and suffering of the people as their own and suffering and sorrows. And empathy we must keep with all the living things, with all the human beings, and get rid of their pain and suffering with our knowledge. Unless there is no use of that knowledge which we have acquired in our heart, our knowledge must helps to and get rid of the people suffering and sorrows is essential. Regarding with this, once again I would like to say that couplet, அறிவினான் ஆகுவது உண்டோ பிரிதின் நோய் தம் நோய் போல் Potra Kadai. And Tam Noi Bol Potra Kadai. That means if anybody's problem is there with anyone, means we have to make use of our knowledge, use of our wisdom to alleviate the problem of the people. In that, who is get rid of the problem of the people? The police personals, doctors, lawyers, and MLAs, MPs, but and district collectors, but all the government officials having lot of knowledge, IPS officers, they have knowledge to get rid of remove the suffering and sorrows of the people. Immediately they feel their other species suffering and sorrows as their own things. If we go to a government hospital, what is the nature of the doctors? And doctor is not using his knowledge and wisdom of that medicine and surgeries, not giving treatment to the people and poor peoples with love and affection. They did not get the pain and suffering of the people as their own. And beyond that, the nurse also, how and with full of fury, full of frustration, they used to work in that place. Then what is the use of their? When the doctors are working for only for the sake of money purpose, money. And nurses also, and with irritations, just like a grandmother who is having and unwanted daughter-in-law, like that, when without likes and dislike, full of fury, without interest, they are working in that hospital. What is the use of their knowledge? What is the use of their knowledge and wisdoms acquired to render service to the people without love and affection? Means there is no the pain for that. Only their main concentration, even that any political leaders or government officials, whoever might be, they are serving for sake of money only, not that blessing of the God, mercy of the God, salvation of the God, not thinking about the future of these generations. They are using their knowledge for destruction of that nature rather than that defend the nature, because after destruction not possible for life. And here it is, you can see that many birds and small butterflies and all the insects and human beings, animals running water from this area into that area, water creatures, everything is in the very attractive and beautiful place from here. Arivinan ஆகுவது உண்டோ பிரிதின் நோய் தம் நோய் போல் போற்றா கடை. Why I used to speak about this couplet means because easy to read, easy to understand, easy to deliver informations to the generations, and all the people have some kind of knowledge and wisdom. That knowledge and wisdoms must be utilized for removal of the pain and suffering of the people to get the salvation of the God, mercy of the God, blessing of the God, and to get the peace in our life, to get the meaningful life in our life is very important. Our knowledge must be sustained the love and affection in this world. We have to render our service with love and affections to the people. We should not use our knowledge for the destructive purpose, like even that Alfred Nobel invented these atom bombs after seeing the suffering of the stone breakers and how much they are suffering, and also they getting and toiling and sweat to break the stones. And after that, some of the antisocial element misused that atom bombs to break the train. and burst out to that in the public places to kill the life and many more things. Some of these piglets also waiting. They are afraid to cross over me. They wanted to go this way. They are afraid. I will not disturb them. Some of the mother, their mother has gone just now. But they are need my help. That is why I get down to let them. This is called knowledge, wisdom. According to this, we have to act to solve the problem of that people is essential. Essential, my dear friend. After I come, if I stand in that spot, they cannot run away from that place. Their problem is solved. Now I was become that problems to them and give lot of when I and give way, they can pass. Like that, we have to use our knowledge and wisdom to not give problem to others, to and also to remove the problem of the people is essential. That is more important. That is the things from this. Whatever knowledge we have possessed in our heart, that knowledge must be get ridden. The problem of others has their own suffering and so own and sorrows. Like in that very empathetic manners and empathy. Empathy is very rare nowadays. Hardly we can see that empathy is வாடினார் வாடிய பயிரை கண்டபோதெல்லாம் வாடினார் வள்ளலார். He used to say like this. After the look at that and withered trees by empathetically vallalar, and also get a lot of exhaustion, tiredness in his life. Even that Jesus looked at the people, shed blood for save the people's souls from that sin, and to give that salvation, their sins forgiven, and also and shed his blood as well as pray for the people, those who are tortured them, ridiculed them, whoever it might be. For them he prayed at his Father, the God, and his Father is also our Father. The God is that Father to all the people, but all the disciple is the also the living, like Mahatma Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi and gathered some group of people to get independence to us. That is why we ourselves putting lot of taxes and several many more times greater than that other developed countries. Even developed countries also did not put any tax to that people. They are afraid to put the people. But the developing and poor country administrators and rulers putting lot of taxes on all the things. How that should be accepted, my dear friends, on these great occasions. So why they did not, because they did not feel their suffering, our suffering, and their our suffering and sorrows as their own suffering, because they don't have that any empathy, sympathy in their life. So we have to live like that. Natural elements like water. Water can, and without water we cannot get anything in this world. மண்ணின் மழைத்துளியால் விண்ணின் மழைத்துளியால் மண்ணில் பசும்புல் தலை காண்பது அரிது. Like that, very good, nice. The water can purify and give life, give food, and give beautiful things in this world. No water means it will become that dead planet. So, and like that, we have to strengthen our heart and mind, and body is essential in our life. We have to make use of our knowledge and wisdom to welfare of that people, to development of that people, that our knowledge must use to remove the suffering and sorrows of the people instead of increasing and also the worsen that situation. That should be enhance that enhance the amiable situation, not that dangerous situation. Once again, I would like to say that same couplet in English. If we have no wisdom, definitely that wisdom must be empathetically used to remove the suffering and sorrows of the people instead of develop that problem to anyone here. And if you are the wise man, empathetically remove that suffering and sorrows of this all living things of this world is more important than getting the comfortable and blissful life in our own life. We must lead that better and successful life for welfare of the people and welfare of this the whole earth is more important than anything. அறிவினான் ஆகுதென்று பிரிதி நோய் தம் நோய் போல் போற்றா கடை. Whatever the problem is, a doctor must have this kind of things. If any stomach pain people had entered into the hospital means the doctor must ask, he must get that stomach pain. The same manner he must give. If anybody headache means headache, and treatment instantly must give. Suppose if we get stomach pain or headache or fever or asthma, how you quickly and immediately take pills and medicines and without delay. The same manner doctor must give treatment to all the patients to get that blessing and grace of the God is essential in this and world to get a blessing of this God and to add more happiness to the all the peoples to get the peace and bliss, a perfect happiness in our life. Thank you friends for watching my video, and also I hope you will like, subscribe and share my videos with your friend. Thank you friends. Thank you so much. Bye.